Alright guys, Dokkan time again, and today we are going to be going over the, almost the last bit of these banners. We're getting onto that precipice where, these banners are going to be done with for the worldwide download, so I figured we'd kind of finish off a couple of the units. So there's only, I think, one left on here for me to go through, and that would be AGL First Form Cell. He does have several different forms in here. He has his first, second, perfect, and of course his rage form. You pretty much can disregard the rage form. He does perform a crit automatically in this form, so that is something to keep in mind. In his first form, however, he does a lot of random stuff. I mean, he's got chance to perform crits, he's got chance to dodge, he's got more chance to crit, and more chance to dodge. He's got additionals built in at 50% or more. I mean, he's doing quite a bit in his first form. But the thing is, with the first form, is that if you have this guy on turn 1, the next time he comes around, he's immediately transforming into second form cell. So you're only getting him for one turn. I will say, this guy looks amazing against the Super Battle Road with multiple enemies, but that's not the point of this video. So there's the Cell second form, and once again, we got chance to perform crit, chance to evasion, crit, evasion, additional. He does everything in his passive pretty much. The only thing you can do is increase those odds, basically. Now, if we go look at the perfect form, which is the form you're going to be in for the most majority of the fight, he's got attack and defense 250, he raises attack and defense for one turn, he has plus additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing super, he has a chance of performing critical hit and evading an attack by 35%, so he has a 35% chance to crit and evade, and then he has a 50% chance to additional when the HP is 50% or more. So the thing about this is that in his rage form, he automatically performs crits. In his perfect cell form, he has the highest chance of additionally. But 35% chance is not enough. It's just not enough. But we want to disregard the crit because he's already critted. He's got a smaller chance to crit. And at this point in the game, he's kind of a liability. Like, you really want to think about what you're doing with him before you do something. Because defensively, like, he's still good. He's still hitting the 400 plus K range easily, post-super. But at the same time, you really want to be like, okay, maybe he needs more defense. So in that case, this is where the suggestion comes along of, I believe you should disregard crit, and you should go for a full additional build, and then put the rest of it into dodge, or full dodge and put the rest into additional. My point is, he doesn't need crit, okay? He's already got an automatic crit in his rage form. He does have a 35% chance to crit. You want to capitalize on what's going to make him better. What's going to make him better is him getting an additional super again, or him dodging. Those are the only two things you can do. My suggestion at this point in the game, with how he how he performs, you have more likely of a chance to get an additional super than you do for him dodging. So I would put in a healthy chunk, like 20 additional in, and then put the rest completely into dodge, and then pray to RNGesus. So I hope that helps people out with Cell specifically. But now I want to move on. Hold on. I was really trying to find. There it is. We are gonna move on to this boy now. My bad. Now, the thing to keep in mind with this guy right here is that at the time of this recording of this video, he is not easy aid. This dude came out in 2019. on Global. He came out in 2018 on JP, and he just has like nothing in here. Now, I'm gonna suggest you a build based on what his kit looks like right now, and the potential of how his EZA could be in Part 3 of this current celebration. My suggestion to everybody is to go with a full-on additional build, and then perhaps go into dodge the rest of the way. Now, my argument for the full additional is obvious because he's already greatly raising his defense. He greatly stacks defense. So eventually, whenever he gets an EZA, he's got big bad bosses, he's got Cold Judgment prepared for battle. I mean, this dude's crazy. He's going to be defensively a god whenever he EZAs. And you're just going to want to capitalize on giving him more defense, whatever he's doing. Now, when he transforms into Rosé, he's still greatly stacking, and that's pretty much it. Plus, he has a chance of performing a critical hit plus 50%. So there's no real reason to give this guy any crit, because he's already got crit built in. So don't give him crit, because he doesn't gain anything out of that. You want to go for straight up a full additional build for stacking that greatly raised defense, and then put the rest into dodge if there's anything left. That is how you should do it. If you give him any crit, I'm sorry, I'm going to call you a noob, because he doesn't need crit. He's going to have built-in crit, and once he eventually EZAs, he's going to still have that same crit built in, and he's just going to be all the better. So, full additional, put the rest into the dodge. And what are we saying about the other one? That's right, full additional and put the rest into dodge. Now, keep in mind, both of these you can go... Okay, well, I take that back. This one you need to go full additional. Cell, you can go a full dodge build and still be fine. But I would still highly suggest putting an additional. Now, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope it helped you out decide how you want to build these two units, especially if you're newer to the game. And I hope you have a good day and a good night.